Archangel Michael says, "Open this now." You are finally ready to hear what heaven could not reveal until this moment. The truth about him. The truth you've sensed but couldn't prove. The truth that your heart whispered when your mind still hoped for the best. God says, "I've held back this exposure for a reason. I waited until your spirit was strong enough to receive it, not in anger, but in clarity. Not for revenge, but for release." This message is not for everyone. It is sacred. It is personal. It is just for you. Don't try to skip this. My child, you have loved deeply. And that love was not foolish. That love was genuine. You gave the best of your heart, your time, your energy, even when you were unsure whether it was safe. You stood by someone who smiled at you but secretly questioned you. You defended someone who, behind closed doors, was making decisions that never had your protection in mind. The reason I've kept this message sealed until now is because your heart still had hope. And I honor hope. But now, I honor your growth. You are finally ready to hear the truth about him. This person entered your life not as an enemy, but as a lesson. He was not sent by me, but I allowed him for a season. You saw the red flags. You felt the tension in your spirit. You noticed how your light began to dim, how your joy became conditional, how your peace became dependent on his mood. But you wanted to believe he would change. You gave chance after chance. You forgave even when the apology was weak. And all along, he was building a version of himself that looked right, but was rooted in something false. Archangel Michael has been watching. Quietly. Patiently. Defending your soul in the background while your heart fought battles you couldn't explain. And now, heaven has released this command: it is time to expose him. Not to hurt you. Not to shame him. But to set you free. Because the man you loved, the one who said the right words, the one who promised and broke, laughed and denied, loved and left, is not who you thought he was. And deep inside, you knew it. But the timing wasn't right. Until now. He has been playing two sides. Wearing two faces. Living two lives. Telling you one thing while moving in ways that contradict every promise he made to you. And God says, enough. You deserve the truth. And the truth is this: he never intended to give you what he kept suggesting. His words were dressed in charm, but his intentions were never rooted in covenant. His presence was a performance. And now that the performance has ended, I am showing you the script he wrote without your knowledge. He had conversations about you when you weren't around. Not to uplift you, but to measure his options. He compared you. He minimized you. He doubted you. But worst of all, he knew your heart, and he still played with it. He took your loyalty and treated it like currency to spend when it was convenient. And you felt it. That ache that something wasn't aligning. That hollow sensation when he went quiet without explanation. That moment you felt invisible in his world but fully exposed in your own. Yes, child, I saw it all. God says, the reason you are receiving this message now is because I am healing you through revelation. You cannot move forward without truth. And the truth is, I removed him not because you weren't enough, but because he was never built to handle who you really are. He was fascinated with your light, but never prepared to carry the weight of your anointing. So he stayed in your orbit without entering your purpose. He lied. He hid things. He manipulated time and affection. He gave you half-hearted love and full-blown confusion. He disappeared when you needed him most. And each time you forgave, he reset his clock. But heaven never forgot. I recorded it all, not to judge him, but to protect you. And now I am pulling the curtain back. Archangel Michael says, don't run from this exposure. It is your freedom. You cannot protect someone who's been assigned to delay your destiny. And that is what he became, a delay. You lost time waiting for him to change. You altered your vision trying to fit him into it. You lowered your standards, not because you were weak, but because you loved him that deeply. But God says, no more. You are entering a season that requires clarity, not confusion. You are being positioned for something so big, so holy, so transformative, that I cannot allow anyone with unclear motives to stay close to you. He cannot go where you are going. He is not equipped. He is not prepared. He may have once served a purpose, but that purpose is complete. And here's the part that will sting, he knows. He knows he doesn't belong. He knows he can't give you what he pretends he can. But he stayed because your energy sustained him. Your presence gave him status. Your love gave him safety. But when it came time to match your effort, he vanished. There is someone else I am preparing for you. Someone whose heart is not confused. Someone whose actions will match their words. Someone whose presence will calm, not confuse. But I could not release them into your life while your heart still held space for someone I've already marked, complete. The replacement isn't coming as a rebound, it's coming as reward. For every tear. Every prayer. Every night you asked, God, show me who he really is. Now I am. And once you see, you cannot unsee. Once you know, you cannot unknow. You will try to explain it. To make sense of it. To tell yourself that maybe he's scared. Maybe he's growing. Maybe he needs time. But I am telling you, his chapter is closed. You can pray for him. You can bless him. But you cannot wait for him anymore. You were never meant to stay in waiting rooms designed by someone else's fear. Archangel Michael says, "This truth is hard, but it is holy." This exposure is not punishment, it is preparation. Because the love I am sending is not confused. The man I've chosen for you will recognize you. Not because you prove yourself, but because your spirit will speak to his without effort. He won't compete with you. He won't drain you. He won't trigger your insecurities. He will honor what the last man didn't. And you won't have to beg him to choose you, he will come ready. God says, let the exposure finish its work. Don't reopen the door I've shut. Don't text back out of loneliness. Don't re-enter the cycle just because the silence feels unfamiliar. What you are letting go is not just a man, it's a pattern. And what's coming next will need your hands to be empty. Let it go. You're not crazy for loving him. But you'd be mistaken to stay now that the truth is here. This message is sacred. It is not meant to hurt you, it's meant to wake you. Because your value is not negotiable. Your time is not disposable. And your purpose is not optional. You are loved by heaven. Chosen. Protected. And when someone mishandles what I've anointed, I will always step in. So now, you must decide, cling to what almost was, or embrace what truly will be. Don't try to skip this. Don't tell yourself it's too much. Don't run from the exposure. Let it heal you. Let it free you. Let it empower you to never again settle for half love in the name of potential. I am your God. I have heard you. I have seen the moments you broke down quietly and whispered, "Please don't let this be another mistake." And I am answering that cry now. This man is not your mistake. He was your mirror, revealing what parts of you still needed to be loved more deeply, even by yourself. And now? Now I'm closing that mirror. And opening a window. The wind is shifting. Your name is being whispered in a new season. The one who was hidden is about to find you. And when they do, it will not look like confusion, it will look like peace. Archangel Michael is standing guard now, ensuring that no lie, no distraction, no ghost from the past sneaks into your future. You are covered. You are clean. You are chosen. So breathe, my child. The truth may sting now, but it's clearing the space for a love that won't make you beg for the bare minimum. You are finally ready. And heaven is finally responding. It's just for you. Don't try to skip this. This is not a moment to ignore. This is not a coincidence. This is not just another word blending into the noise of your day. This is divine instruction, a spiritual revelation sent directly to your soul. You didn't stumble across this by accident. You didn't open this message randomly. I, the Lord your God, led you here, because the time has come. The time for silence has ended. The time for confusion is over. The time for hidden things to remain hidden has passed. I speak to you now because you are finally ready. You may not feel ready. You may not think you're strong enough. But I say, you are. And because you are ready, I have sent Archangel Michael to expose the truth that has been circling your life for too long. This is not about punishment. This is about freedom. This is not about hurting you. This is about healing you. I would not bring this to your attention if it were meant to destroy you. I'm bringing it now because you've reached a place of spiritual maturity, emotional resilience, and divine alignment where you can handle what I am about to reveal. For too long, I protected your heart by allowing you to stay blind to something right in front of you. But now, I must show you. Because if I don't, you will keep building something sacred on soil that was cursed by deception. There is a person in your life. Someone you love. Someone you trusted. Someone you gave pieces of yourself to, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. This person carries a truth that they have never shared with you. And it is not a small truth. It is not a harmless secret. It is something that, if left covered, would compromise your purpose. This person, him, is being exposed now because the season of pretending is over. Because I do not allow my chosen to walk in darkness once I have spoken light over them. You have asked me questions about this man in private. You have said, God, show me who he really is. You have cried silently, wondering why things never quite add up. Why the timing is always off. Why the peace you pray for never fully arrives when you're with him. I heard those prayers. I saw the way you held back your instincts out of love. I saw how you gave grace even when your discernment warned you to pause. I honored your heart. But now I must honor your future. Archangel Michael has been assigned to uncover the veil. He has walked silently through conversations. He has stood next to you in moments when you didn't know your spirit was being manipulated. He has observed the patterns. He has traced the lies. He has seen what this man has tried to hide, not only from you, but from himself. And the truth is this: his intentions were never fully pure. His interest in you began with ego, not destiny. His pursuit was wrapped in flattery, not covenant. He wasn't sent. He slipped in through access. He is not who he pretended to be. There are parts of his past that he hoped you would never discover. Agreements he made. Secrets he kept. And while he told you pieces, he never told you the part that matters most. He was warned about you. Yes, warned. Because your spirit is marked. Because your light is strong. Because your presence reveals things he was hoping to keep buried. And so, Instead of walking in honesty, he walked in control. He did not come to build with you. He came to be seen beside you. But you were never meant to be a prop in someone else's performance. You were never meant to be half loved, half respected, half chosen. You are a full daughter of the Most High. Your value is not negotiable. Your worth is not something others are allowed to manipulate. And so I'm pulling back the curtain. Not to shame him, but to set you free. He has spoken about you in rooms you weren't invited to. He has questioned your strength behind your back while praising your beauty to your face. He has used your name to gain access to things he never earned. And though he once felt something real, he chose to hold on to his secrets rather than grow into truth. He chose to protect his image instead of protecting your heart. You need to hear this. It's not your fault. You did nothing wrong by loving. You did nothing wrong by believing. You did nothing wrong by forgiving. You were loyal. You were sincere. You were pure. But now, you must be wise. Now, you must be strong enough to see what's been behind the curtain all along. You cannot walk forward if you're still holding hands with deception. This man, he may come with apologies. He may say the right things. He may try to explain away the lies. But listen to your spirit, not your emotions. I will speak clearly. I will confirm my word. You will see something this week, something undeniable. It may be a message, a name, a confession, a coincidence that's too specific to ignore. That is my confirmation. That is Michael revealing what was whispered in darkness. Don't argue with it. Don't fight what I show you. Just trust me. Trust that if I am removing someone, it's because I have someone better. Trust that if I'm revealing truth, it's because truth is what sets you free. Trust that if I allowed it to reach this point, it's because your healing begins now. You have been loyal to someone who wasn't loyal to truth. And that ends here. Not in bitterness. Not in rage. But in peace. In clarity. In spiritual closure. You don't have to destroy him. You don't have to expose him. That is my job. Your job is to obey. Your job is to receive the protection I am giving you. Your job is to say yes to the truth, even if it's painful. Because on the other side of this pain is power. On the other side of this release is rest. On the other side of this ending is the beginning I promised you. I've seen how long you've waited. I've seen how you tried to hold it together. I've seen how you hoped he would change. But I didn't call you to be a project manager for someone who isn't building with me. I called you to build legacy. I called you to walk in wholeness. I called you to rise. So rise. Let go. Don't run back. Don't let one good moment erase the years of confusion. Don't let chemistry blind you from calling. You are not just someone's partner, you are my prophet. You are not just someone's comfort, you are my anointed one. And when I choose someone for purpose, I do not tolerate counterfeit partnerships. He had his chance. I gave him time. I whispered. I warned. But he chose the mask. He chose delay. He chose pride. And now, I choose you. You will be okay. More than okay. You will thrive. You will laugh again. You will love again. And when the right one comes, when the man I ordained finds you, there will be no confusion. No secrets. No cycles. Only peace. Only clarity. Only truth. So read this again. Sit with it. Let it settle. Let the tears fall. Let the chains break. Let your spirit rise. This is your moment of freedom. And I, the Lord your God, have spoken it, just for you.